Hey everyone, welcome to Thoughts of Treasures. It's Connie. How is everybody doing tonight? Welcome into my craft room. I am so glad you're here, and tonight I have a Dollar Tree-ish, because it's got a little bit more. I did cut out this vinyl, and I did take apart this Dollar Tree thing. So we're going to call it a Dollar Tree-ish Easter decor. I am going to, this is a fairly quick project, and I do see I tried to weed this ahead of time, and you always want to make sure, because look, my art isn't weeded all the way, so I'm going to do that. But if you're not familiar how to weed things, let me know in the comments, and I can probably do just a video on, you know, weeding and all that fun stuff. So if you're into the Cricut or Silhouette Studio, the Silhouette, it's the same thing, so I can give you a little how-tos on that too if you're interested, but leave me in the comments and let me know. This, however, is going to be a little Easter project, and of course it says every bunny welcome, so house, of course. And these little bunnies did come from the Dollar Tree. They come in a packet of, I don't know, 8, 10, something. They're just little tiny bunnies. I did not cut them out. I could have cut them out for my Glowforge, but I did not. Let me get this little piece real quick. And I'm just going to, this is not a pen, this is a weeding tool, and I'm just going to get that little piece out. Stick it on my finger. Alright, so now I have everything weeded out. I always want to make sure. Now with this is not as bad because you can take that off, but if you have HTV and you put it on your shirt, heat transfer vinyl, and you put it on your shirt and press it, there's really not a whole lot you can do with that. There is some stuff that will take that off, and I can talk to you more about that if you're interested. However, a lot of times it leaves a lot of residue behind, and you don't want to do that. But this was a little sign from the Dollar Tree. It had a beach theme on it. You can, if you did not know that sometimes they have that paper stuff on it, you can paint over it, but sometimes it will lift the paper up, and then you have just... The best way to remove this is to just take a wet paper towel, like a bunch of them, get it a little wet. I mean, you're obviously not going to use this board the same day because you do have to let it dry. Put the paper towels over top of it and let it soak for about 10, 15, 20 minutes. Then go over and, you know, scrape off what you can scrape off. And if there's still more on, do the same process over. And it takes it off, and you get left with just a little board. I know people say you could do the heat method. I just personally think that taking that off with the wet paper towel is much easier. And in the same process, this was held on by two nails. I hammered them down. We're just going to reuse this. It did come off, and it's okay because you got the paper was underneath of it too, so it actually got it all off. Even better. I am going to, however, take this little tag on the back off. This is what people say about taking them off with the heater. You can just simply heat it up. And then start to either peel it up with your finger. A little bit. It's hard if you use like a tool, but I'm going to just do it the silly way. And try not to injure my fingers in the process. That gets hot. Just in case you guys didn't know, that gets hot. And I'm going to take a little baby wipe. It's probably not going to take it off. Probably for my own peace of mind. But this does have a little, you can use some alcohol or some goof off, but this is going to be enough to get it off and paint over it. We're painting it white. So I am going to start with painting it white. We're going to do the front, the back, the sides, all of it. All of it. It's all going to be done. So if you guys are new to me, welcome in. I do a lot of different things with the Glowforge, the laser, Dollar Tree stuff, Cricut items. We're going to be doing all kinds of different things here. If you guys don't know, I do go live every, well, I say that. No, I don't. Let's try that again. I go live Monday through Thursday at 8:30 until 9:30 Eastern Time. Then on Sundays, I go live at 7 p.m. when I have a live sale. Now, I do have a live sale every Sunday except when otherwise notified. If you want to join, come join. If you're new, I hope you will hit that follow button. Become our friends here. We love new friends. And hopefully these projects will inspire you to make creative things for your home. I'm just doing the sides first, and I'm going to lay it down. And then we'll get the front. And I am using just the Waverly chalk paint and the Snow White. Just because I didn't want to put 15 coats on it. I might have to put a couple, but the acrylic is so thin. And this stuff is like MDF thick. I don't even know if it's MDF. I'm not sure what this material is. I would think of MDF of some sort, but who knows? It's just a good painting surface, that's all we need to know. I'm going to get this dry. But I hope you guys all had an amazing day. And again, this is just going to be a quick, simple project. Nothing too alarming. And a good thing with these videos, things like this, you can just go right down here at the bottom and scroll past. If you went too far, you can always go back. Do this again. We're just going to give this a nice white. I'm going to do the roof probably in the dark burnt umber. I want a nice dark roof. Hopefully I have some. I didn't even check that. I am I do plan things, don't get me wrong. I won't say that, you know, I just pick something up and do it. I do plan, but to a certain extent. I like to be able to change my mind. I want to be able to just go, well, no, I don't like that. That's not how no, that's not going to look right. Let's change our mind. So obviously I had to plan this because I had to make sure that this would fit on there. And that's the good thing with the Cricut. If you have a stencil, that would work too, or if you have Chalk Couture and some kind of little thing. The only problem, and this is why I always say the difference between Chalk Couture, and I have nothing, absolutely nothing against Chalk Couture. I actually am a Essential Stencil ambassador. I don't use many, and that's one of my goals, is I should start. But I always say the difference between doing something with your Cricut or Silhouette versus doing something with a Chalk Couture is that with Chalk Couture you have to find the backer to fit your stencil, or I guess it's a stencil. With Cricut or Silhouette, it's just the opposite. You can simply find your backer, get what you want on there, and then size your image to whatever you want it to do. So let me know in the comments, do you guys, let me try that again. Let me know in the comments, do you have a Cricut, do you use a Cricut? That would be a good question. If you have, or a Silhouette. A vinyl cutting machine. Let's put it that way. Alright, I'm going to do the other side. And then I'll probably come back and do one more coat on the front. Because I'm too much worried about the back. We always have to complete the back. That is one of my very, very, very most crafting pet peeves, is when the back is not complete. I don't even care if it's complete with the black. It's just got to be complete. That is just how I am. Excuse me. Let's try this real quick. I'm going to give it one more coat. And then I'll flip it over and see what the front looks like. So with any craft project, there's always paint. Lots and lots of painting. Painting's fine. You have to do it. It takes time for it to dry. And that's why I said it's always good. You can just slide that little bar, go past it. But when I do these videos, I like you guys to see the entire process. I'm not leaving anything out. If you were doing this in your house, you don't have to have a dryer, of course. You can just get up, walk away, take a break, go eat dinner, go have a snack, you know, watch some television, paint it, go back. But for the time of this video, we need to dry it up quickly. Now, I'm going to be a little frank with you. I personally do not like MDF, or if this is what you want to call MDF. I don't know, this might be a cheaper version of MDF. I'm not sure what it is. But I'm not a huge fan of it because I don't think it paints well. It just kind of like rubs on, like the wood soaks it in, so you know you're painting, it's going to be there. You might have to apply more paint to wood versus the MDF, but you just get a nicer finish on the wood. So I am not particularly a huge fan of MDF. However, this is a Dollar Tree project. You work with what you have. So this is going to be a nice little Easter shelf sitter. Let me go back. Yep, that's good. Alright. You can still see where my little tag is, but that's okay. Now I'm going to give this a little bit in the front, because this is going to be the front, and I do want it to look nicely. So let's just give it one more final coat. Sometimes you need to let it sit to really dry to see, you know, if you missed anything. I think we're good with that. Give this a good dry. Can't do that one-handed. Trying to close the lid with the... Oh, okay. Just put it on correctly. Nope, it's not on. Don't do that, because then you'll spill it, Connie. Okay, I won't. Alright, that looks dry. Let me get this on before I spill it. That would be not good. Alright, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, so next, I am going to take, where'd my little bunnies go? I'm going to take these little pom-poms off, and if I ruin them, hopefully I have more. Again, I didn't think about this. But I want to paint my little bunnies. I want to do a pink, a purple, and I don't know, maybe a minty color? I don't know, we're going to see. This is what I should have used for the sticker. Might have to see if I have new pom-poms, because I don't think they're pom-poms. They're shriveling up. Well, we shall see in our goodie drawer. Look, they just shrivel up, right? I don't think they're pom-poms. Pom-poms aren't supposed to do that. I think they're more like a styrofoam kind of thing. Well, I hope we have something in the back here. Let me try first. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. A crafter is never without. Now, are they going to be too big or no? Well, we're gonna make these work. Oh, that'll work. That'll work. All right. No fear. It's why you have a well-stocked craft room. Hoarders never. Paint on that. Paint on my fingers. All right, I think let me grab some colors. Hold on a minute. We're gonna do no, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a piggy by its toe. We're gonna do, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this one, definitely. We're gonna do, oh my gosh, I need to clean this area up. My electrical cord keeps getting caught. Wow, this is a really tough choice. I think I'm going to do these three colors. We're going to do Ocean Cruise, Cabana Stripe, and Lilac Mist. I think it's what, and again, you can use any colors you want. It's not a, I don't know, I'm just making a big thing of it. I have no clue. It's okay, you can use whatever you want. Let that dry a second. I'm going to do the next color. About to do a couple colors on the purple. Do the same thing. Let's see if I hold it up if it'll be easier. No, there we go. Choose the right side of the brush. Okay. Alright, and then our last color, we're going to do this Cabana Stripe. It's pretty. Right. I'm definitely going to do a second coat. Get the purple. And you can leave them brown if you wanted to. It's totally your choice. If you're just trying to make something real quick, just use them right from the, but I just like them different colors. I think that's perfect. Let's do another coat on our bunny, on our blue bunny. You can paint them, well, if you painted them white, you'd have to do your background a different color. And that's fine, you can do that too. You can do it a pastel-y color. Blue. And then let's do one more coat of our Cabana Stripe. Now we're going to get them all dried up. Well, actually, I'm going to let them dry a second. I'm going to get some burnt umber. So I'm going to do our roof. Since it's already really dark, I'm going to keep it that way. That paintbrush has seen better days. Just keep it. Give it a nice little touch up so it's nice and dark. This is just going to be a quick, if it wasn't for the painting, like I said, if you didn't want to paint the bunnies, we'd be done. All right, let me close these up. Now give everything a good dry. If you want to see me if you want to see how I remove the paper, I can definitely do a video on that. If you're kind of puzzled what I was talking about. So when I removed the paper that came on these little houses, I just took paper towel, soaked it wet, and laid it over top of it. And then it removes the paper. It's kind of a little bit of a messy job. But when you try to peel it off or do it with the heat tool, it's not as easy either. I think we're good. Now we're going to go in. I do have my heat tool going because I want to, let me put this over here. I'm going to need it to put its little bunny butts on. But I'm going to use the wood glue to put the roof on. I am going to put the roof on first before I put my vinyl lettering on. And I'm going to put placement for my little vinyl decal. And this poor little roof has seen better days. It's a little warped and bent, so I'm gonna try to get it on here as best as I can. You know what I might have to do? I might have to put a little dab of hot glue at the corners, and I think I might do that. Just to hold. 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 I feel like I've lived this memory before. See if I can, without singeing my fingers. Oh, that was hot. Oh, that was hot. It's okay, you know, there's one thing crafters don't have is fingerprints, right? Oh, that's still hot. Okay, that was a layer of skin. It's okay. We got this. Hey, Connie, don't do that again. I bet you I know what she'll do. I am being careful with this so that I don't break the roof. There we go. Look, when there's a will, there is a way. So now if I did that next time, what I would do is, and this is one thing I like about the videos. I'm doing things in real time. If I mess it up, there's no editing in this. This is all videoed, no editing. That little sucker doesn't want to stay. Why don't you want to stay? What I would have done is I put some glue down and then did a little bit of hot glue on one side and then put the other side down, just to give it a little bit at each of the corners. But it's on, and that's all that matters. So now, before I put this glue tool away, well, you do need that, or you can glue it. I'm just going to glue these down with the glue tool. We need little. Three little pom-poms. I'm so thankful I had them because, hey guys, just to let you know, those things on the back of these bunnies are not pom-poms. Just in case you did not know. Put some real pom-poms on there. Now that bunny's got a butt. I think they're the perfect size. He's so cute. We got our 3 little bunnies. Much better. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place these. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this, I'm going to put the blue one in the middle. And then I'm going to show you, we're going to take this and I'm just going to cut it down a second. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place it right in here and that's going to be perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Simple like that. Alright. And again, quick, easy project. Nothing out of the ordinary. So I am going to show you though. This is vinyl. This is cut from my Cricut. I'm just going to take a piece of transfer paper. And if you're ever interested in a vinyl cutout, I do sell them. Along with many other things. But, you know, if you don't have a Cricut machine or a Silhouette machine, you can just say, hey, you know, I need a decal for this bunny thing. No problem. So, I always say, and sometimes I do it the other way, put your vinyl down, put your transfer down, and put your vinyl down on top of it. Okay? That way you can press it down nicely. You see people using the scrapers. I don't hardly ever use them. It's on there. Okay? Now you're going to remove your backer. Never ever do it this way because it can or it cannot come up. You have more control when you press it down and pull your backer up. Just go slowly. Hold close to your vinyl. Don't hold up here and try pulling it. Hold it down. Push your paper down with your other fingers or your transfer and just lead it. I call it walk it back. Just walk your paper back. Simple as that. Then we are going to simply get this on here. Now my transfer paper is going to go over top of this roof line. So I'm going to have to be careful that I get it where I want it, and if I want to get it straight or do I want to put it, I'm going to put it crooked. I think I'm going to put it crooked. I like it like that. And if you put it crooked on purpose, you don't have to worry about getting it straight. And I'm just going to rub it down with my finger. And I think it looks awesome crooked. Now, again, you saw I hardly scraped and scratched. I didn't do any of that. All I did was this. And now just very slowly peel it back. You want to go slowly because if something comes up, stop. Don't go any further. Go slow. And this also does not rip your paint up off your project. So if you feel that your transfer tape is too sticky, because this is kind of very sticky, stop. Before you do anything, fuzz it, okay? And then put it onto your vinyl. This does not have to be as sticky as you think it does. So just kind of, oh, this is so cute. You know, before I start, I'm gonna Do I want to? Oh gosh, come on. No. Yes. No. I'm trying to decide if I want to like grunge it, like put a little. No, I'm gonna leave it. Not everything needs to be grunged up. Not dirty. They just wanted to do around the edges, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna put a little glue on there. See, that's kind of why I think I'm gonna use the wood glue. Because you can't move them around. And I want to get them lined up somewhat. I always like to use the wood glue. You don't need much of it. Especially for something that's going to lay flat like this. And it gives you time to maneuver them around, get them where you want them. And maybe that's not going to work because he's bubbled. Okay, go back to this. And I can decide if I want to put a little strings everywhere. That's so cute. I think I may. I got glue strings everywhere. But that's what we have right now. I don't know. Do I, don't I, do I, don't I, do I, do I, don't I? I think I'm going to. I know, long decision. It's okay. I'm just going to go around it with a tiny bit of black. Use much. We're just going to go around the edges a little bit. This isn't really grunging it up. I'm not making it dirty on the inside. Just want to give it a little bit of definition on this. This is not so plain. And there we go. So you can see just a little bit, just around it. But anyway, just like that, it's done, it's finished, and you have a cute little everybody welcome sign to put out for Easter. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for being here with me. I appreciate it, and I hope this inspired you to make something like it. And again, if you need any help with the Cricut, you are more than welcome to comment in the messages, and I can do some more tutorials on that. But other than that, there's our project for tonight. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk with you next time. I hope you join me. Bye, guys.